What up, guys? Sonky Valley Transparency. Just gonna walk up and talk to this highway patrol right here real quick. How's it going, man?
Can I help you, man?
Huh?
How can I help you?
Did I ask you for help? What's your name and badge number?
What do you need my name and badge number for?
Well, you offered me help, didn't you?
Yeah.
Can I get your name and badge number?
How does that help you?
Huh?
How does that help you?
It helps me document this recording.
Okay.
Mind if I get your name and badge number right quick?
Rodriguez
20402. Rodriguez? I appreciate it, man. Yours?
McCracken 21981.
McCracken 21981.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate you for being a professional and being the leader of the two. You know what I mean? Showing a little bit of respect for the people.
We're just asking, are you good?
Yeah, we're good, man. I appreciate it. See, that's how you ask, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seem to have like some kind of attitude or something.
Nah, I was just asking how you're doing.
You didn't ask how I was doing. But hey, no big deal, man. You guys running some kind of investigation or something?
Nah, just here for the construction zone.
Just here for the construction zone?
Make sure
All
people
right.
drive safe during the construction zone.
Yeah, so I heard that there was a investigation going on from the California Highway Patrol on the BPD officer who ran the stop at 100 miles an hour and killed Mario Lares, I think it was his name. And I guess my only concern is why they charged the wrong officer and they're not running the investigation properly, and they didn't charge Travion Cobbins, who was the actual driver.
I don't know anything about that. I'm not on the investigation.
You don't know who the investigator is?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to your department and ask and find out, make some records requests, and just seems to me it's like a cover-up and a conspiracy to cover it up. So that's why we gotta come out here and document, record your actions and stuff to make sure you guys are doing your job properly. Just like that investigation doesn't seem like it's being done properly. So now we're gonna make a big deal about it. Now we're gonna have hundreds of thousands of people watching and paying attention so that this kind of stuff stops. You know what I'm saying?
We're not in part of that investigation.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I get it, man. You know what I mean? This is the kind of stuff that makes people lose trust in police. When you guys don't do the proper investigations, you guys just kind of back the blue.
I know I do. I don't know about the investigation, but like I said, or like you said before, you could always go to the office and ask about it.
Maybe you guys can go back to the department and encourage them to do the right thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna be closing that one already? Okay. So, there's guys on there. I don't know if you have one close up over there. Yesterday, there was work by the leaders.
The crash took seconds, but the investigation, almost a year. And now we have some of the results. The California Highway Patrol has released to 17 News the multi-jurisdictional investigative summary of a horrific fatal crash involving a speeding Bakersfield Police Patrol car almost exactly 1 year ago on a pitch-black rural road. The report is breathtaking in its scientific detail and analytical depth, and its conclusions are both disturbing and heartbreaking. BPD officers Ricardo Robles and Travion Cobbins were racing down South Vineland Road at 103 miles per hour at about 2:20 a.m. on January 19, 2023, when, according to the CHP report, they ran the stop sign at Muller Road and slammed into the side of the Honda Accord of 31-year-old Mario Lares of Bakersfield and his passenger, 34-year-old Anna Hernandez, a co-worker. She suffered at least 11 broken bones and a lacerated liver, among other injuries. Lares died at the scene from head trauma. The officers, unbelted in their seats but held back by their airbags, were seriously injured. Now, Robles, who investigators believe was the driver, is facing manslaughter charges. Potentially complicating the case against him is DNA evidence from those airbags. The CHP believes Officer Robles was the driver, but Officer Cobbins' DNA was on the driver's side airbags, and DNA on the passenger airbag was attributed to Officer Robles. And then there was this, a screenshot of a succession of incoming text messages recovered from Officer Robles' iPhone. Those text messages, according to the CHP report, promoted, quote, a desire to create confusion as to who was driving at the time of the crash, unquote. The message's author is unknown, the cellular number having been cropped from the screenshot. It reads, in part, if they weren't wearing seatbelts and both hit their heads really hard and can't remember who was driving, it's kind of hard to charge someone with manslaughter or murder. I don't see anyone convicting a passenger. In the months following the collision, CHP investigators noted everything from the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit to the size and condition of the stop-ahead letters painted on the cracked asphalt of the rural road near Lamont. They described the degree of darkness, studied roadway conditions, street corner sight distance, skid marks, and the placement and size of road signs. They cataloged the glass, metal, and plastic of the debris field, a damaged utility pole, and the destroyed grapevines where the Honda came to rest overturned. Lawrence, who did not have a driver's license, was identified by the Grimway work badge still attached to his gray hoodie. Investigators interviewed witnesses, neighbors, and crash survivors. They also took note of Robles' text message exchange 5 hours after the crash, presumably from the hospital, with another person whose name was redacted from the report. Robles, babe, I got in a bad car crash. I broke my hips. Unnamed contact. I told you about your driving. Robles, it was a pursuit. Contact. I get that, but I just knew it was bound to happen. You said you wouldn't crash. Officer Robles, a 23-year-old, 2-year BPD officer, had been in a previous crash just 4 months earlier, right in front of BPD headquarters on Truxton Avenue at I Street. Investigators learned that Officer Cobbins had signed out the patrol car the night of the wreck and was driving at one point in the officer's overtime shift. They stopped at BPD's East White Lane substation so Officer Cobbins could use the restroom. But when the call came in, a stolen car pursuit, Officer Robles went inside the building to notify his partner. Cobbins hustled out, but according to Cobbins' statement, he had trouble securing his duty belt. Robles said he would drive while Cobbins worked on fixing his belt. The whole thing started when another BPD unit began pursuing a stolen silver GMC pickup from the Cracker Barrel parking lot eastbound down California Avenue and onto Edison Highway. The pursuit was canceled at Sterling Road due to high speeds. Another patrol unit spotted the suspect vehicle on Weed Patch Highway and resumed the pursuit. The suspect crashed at Weed Patch and Mountain View Road at 2:21 a.m. At about the same time, Robles and Cobbins were paralleling the pursuit down South Vineland Road, thinking they might get ahead of the pursuit and deploy spike strips. Tests would later determine that the patrol car's roof-mounted emergency lights were turned off, as was its siren. 5 seconds before impact, the Ford Taurus Police Interceptor was traveling at 103 miles per hour. A half second later, it decelerated from 100 to 74 miles per hour, braked hard, and at the last second, attempted an evasive maneuver. It was too late. The Honda was going 59 miles per hour, and the driver applied the brakes 1 second before impact, perhaps suggesting he did not see the patrol car until the last instant. Robles was in and out of consciousness, finally waking up to medical attention. He had a fractured left hip, a brain bleed, a concussion, and abrasions on his face and arms. And that's where it sits now. Robles faces another court appearance March 1st, at which time the judge may schedule a preliminary hearing. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.
Just giving him a talk to him real quick. Guess they're gonna be getting out of here. Hey, you have a good night. McCracken. McCracken.
McCracken.
So we have to come out here and record and document, guys. The passenger, he had a pretty good attitude. He gave his name and badge number right quick, but McCracken was acting like a straight bitch. And the other cop had to show him how to be a good cop. Now, I really don't believe that, you know, there are good cops out there because, you know, they turn the other cheek, you know what I mean, when their partner does something bad. But I do appreciate the fact that he identified properly. He didn't give me no attitude like McCracken. He was right away, his ass hurt, like for no reason and shit. You know the First Amendment, McCracken? What is it? I bet you don't know it.
Do you know it?
Yeah. I'll buy you dinner, man, if you can say it. I'll buy you and your partner dinner if you can say it. What else? There's 4 more. Press, religion, assembly, petition, fucker. Good, man. Nah, they did a bogus investigation on the BPD. One of the cops was driving 100 miles an hour. There's 2 of them in the car, and they ran a stop sign and killed somebody. But they're charging the wrong cop, even though they have proof that Travion Cobbins was driving.
Different officers or the same officer?
Not the same ones, but I'm trying to find out who the investigator is, so I can go get some records and find out and put them on blast, so they don't do a conspiracy to cover it up. You feel me? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, check us out, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Just like San Joaquin, type that in on YouTube and you'll find me.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see where he went?
Yeah, he's headed.
So he's coming back this way? I'm guessing he's gonna go over here.
I've seen him maybe in years. I don't know where he is. Oh yeah, he's not. I've seen a couple cops go that way.
Yeah, I seen him too. See where he went? Huh? He just turned left, huh?
No, he's right there. Just sitting there. Parked.
Oh, no shit.
He's all waiting and shit.
Wanna get out of here?